from Trader Joe's and I wanted to share with you guys a couple things that I got because, I don't know, I just feel like sharing it. And then want to talk a little bit about stuff that's been on my heart to share with you guys. So we're just gonna get at it and keep on filming. It's Mother's Day this weekend, so I bought a Mother's Day card. I feel like they're really expensive, and at Trader Joe's you can get cards for 99 cents. So this is like the place that I always run to get cards. I bought this a wrap thing that I like to leave in the fridge. I always leave a pre-prepped salad or wrap or something in the fridge, because when you hit those days that you're running out of the house and you don't have anything to make, these are awesome. And this pesto one from Trader Joe's is so good. So if you need something, grab this one. Bananas because, and frozen fruit because I love smoothies and it's May. So I'm just gonna put these away really quick. Frozen vegetables for like a fried rice thing. I discovered like they have sweet potato and butternut squash ribbons that you can get at Trader Joe's, and it's literally just like the vegetable thinly sliced, but it makes a great substitute for pasta, or makes you feel like you're eating something similar to that. So I've been getting, well in this case they only have the sweet potato ones. Last time I got the butternut squash ones, and I just throw it with some pasta sauce. This time around vodka pasta sauce, and I'll just like mix it together if I want something really light. Sourdough bread, avocados, because avocado toast is delicious. And then these pot stickers are really easy to like stick on the pan. And then almond milk for smoothies. So I'm gonna put this away really quickly, and then we'll just keep on going. Oh, I got flowers. Trader Joe's flowers are the best. They're so cheap, like below $10, and they're such a great way to beautify your living space. So I just went ahead and grabbed some because you gotta treat yourself sometimes, you know. I'm looking for like those flower cutting scissor things. I don't know where they're. Okay, found them. Slapping is so loud. Okay. I just feel like I haven't really gotten to share it with you guys, at least on the channel specifically, about why I do YouTube. And I don't know, I think for myself I question a lot of like, okay, we'll adjust this later, I can't multitask. But it's like, oh, why do I do videos? Because when I think about it, there's like so many other YouTubers who make videos and are really great at it, have amazing skills and equipment and time, have been doing it for so long, and are able to, a lot of people, to do it as like their full-time gig. So it's like, why, Natalia, are you doing YouTube videos? It's not worth it. But I don't know, I think I have been learning a lot in the past few years about what it means to pursue your dreams. I pulled up this passage that has been a huge encouragement to me as I've struggled and stumbled and tried to pursue things that have been on my heart and mind to try out. But I think this passage can relate to like a lot of different things in life. And this specific verse is Isaiah 55:11, and it says, "So shall my word be that goes out from my mouth, it shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose, and shall succeed in the thing for which I sent it." And that's God talking to us. But I just feel like that is a verse that I've clung to a ton, in believing that the things that God puts on my heart are going to go out and do the work that God has intended if I'm just being faithful and trusting Him in the things that He's put in my heart. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But basically, like, I think with dreams that God's given us, and for me that was to be able to use YouTube as a way to bless people and allow them to experience God's love in some way, shape, or form. That like as I do those videos, He's going to do it in ways that I don't expect or I don't anticipate, and it may not be in the way that I visualize it or see it coming about, but He's going to do His work and He's going to do His thing. And I don't know, I just feel like YouTube has been this place where God's asked me to trust Him, because I think my human nature and my human instinct is always looking at the view count, always looking at the number of subscribers or comments or likes, and I get defeated because I'm like, whoa, there's so many other people on YouTube who are way better at this than I am, who have way more money to spend on clothing and product to try out, have so many more comments, or can do it for money and all of this stuff, and I get so wrapped up and consumed in that every video that I make, and I literally have to like get on my knees before the Lord and pray before I upload a video, because I'm like, man, God, you put this passion on my heart and I'm just gonna do it and believe that you are doing something with it. So it's scary every video that I do, but I just feel like hopefully God's using it to bless one of you guys out there. And yeah, I may not have like 300,000 followers, but I realize like a lot of times our generation can be so much about that, and that's not really what life's about. And the way I see this YouTube thing, for me, it's just about sharing my life and being real and honest. Yeah, even though it may feel scary too at times. I have to remember that like each view count that's watching my video is a story and a life and a person who has a life of their own, and struggles and accomplishments and joys and hardships. So my hope is that in these videos I'm entering into your guys' story and blessing you with something good, or something that makes you smile or laugh, or encourages you to try something out that you may never have tried before. Maybe something deep about life, or maybe it's just like a makeup product. It's like, yeah, I only have like less than 100 followers or subscribers, but I'm learning to just let go of that and think less about the numbers and more just about blessing the people that God has allowed me to encounter through this channel. Actually, a book came to mind. It's called The Best Yes by Lysa Terkeust, and I remember reading it with a friend a few years ago, and that was a book that sort of was the starting grounds for pushing me to cling to and to pursue the things that God has put on my heart specifically. The book is basically, Lysa, not the book. Lysa, in the book, she challenges the reader to basically like only be willing to say yes to the best yeses that God's put in our life. And I don't know if you're like me, I am quick to say yes to a ton of things and then realize that I've said yes to many things, and I have to go back and backtrack and then end up saying no to things that are just creating too much weight on my plate. The idea of the best yes is that there's certain things that God's put on your heart to try out, and you have to be willing to protect time, make time, and seek God's guidance and how to allow those things to happen. So for Lysa, she talks a lot about wanting to become a writer, and when she was a mom, she had the desire to write and publish books, but she was never able to make and protect the time to do it because she just kept saying yes to like meeting up with people or doing things that were sort of just like one thing after the other. The one thing that was most pressing on my heart was YouTube, and just being able to put out videos that would make people smile and bless them. So after reading that book, I finally mustered up the courage to put videos out. It's like just a slow process because I work full time and I don't have a ton of time every week to film videos, but what I'm learning is to just protect and make time for it because it's something that God is still putting on my heart. So hopefully that's of encouragement to you if there's something that you really want to try, whether that's starting a blog or learning how to play guitar or launching a business that you've always wanted to try. Like, go for it, trusting like Isaiah 55 that God is going to produce a work through that thing that is far greater than anything that you could ever expect or imagine. What I've come to realize is what God wanted to teach me in creating this YouTube channel, or that he still is teaching me, is that when I put my dreams in his hands and I allow him to take it where he desires, it's far greater and better than anything that I had in mind. I'm just really thankful to be getting to do videos like this and thankful that you are watching this. So yeah, that's all I had to share. I know I switched this into a second vase, but I think I'm going to switch it into a mason jar because I don't really like the way that it looks. That means more trimming. I feel like I've trimmed these flowers like a bajillion times. I hope you guys have a great week, because by the time it's Friday, but by the time I get this video out, it will probably be the start of next week. And I don't know, I guess I hope that you feel inspired to try something new or something that you've always wanted to do and just never had the guts or the willingness or the courage to do so. Like, think about this week and how you're going to make time to do it, because I'm telling you guys it's worth it, and it may not result in the ways that you expect or anticipate, but there's goodness in even just trying new things out and taking risks and stepping into the challenge. You'll be surprised in the ways that you grow and the ways that other people can also be blessed and encouraged in those pursuits. So, yep, that's it. I feel like I shared everything that I wanted to share. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I have a dinner with friends in like 20 minutes, so I gotta drive over. Bye guys, if you like this video, okay, I'm just gonna end this video. It's not awkward with all these things. If you enjoyed this video or want to keep seeing other videos that I post, go ahead and hit subscribe and like so that it pops up on your homepage when you go to youtube.com. Okay, bye guys.